Hello and welcome to the channel. This video is just a quick view of the tent sites at Natural Falls State Park just west of Siloam Springs, Arkansas in Colcord, Oklahoma. Now, I'm sure there are plenty of other videos out there that highlight this beautiful waterfall and the trails that are available here. So if you're looking for that kind of content, you can do a quick search for the park and find that. I do plan on doing more videos that highlight tent camping sites like this in the area. So if you're interested in that kind of content, feel free to like and subscribe for updates. But let me start out by saying that at the time of this video, we were just going on a day trip. So I thought about recording the site sort of on the fly. It wasn't really in the plans. So the video is not spectacular. So sorry about that. Surely I'll do better as the channel gets up and running. You can get a good idea of what you'll be booking though. I tent camp fairly often and I'm always looking online to see if I can find a picture of the campsite. For those of you who do the same, you understand the struggle in finding a site that's suitable for tents, not just RVs. So, if you want a good night's sleep, you're going to need a tent pad or a level place for your setup. And if you hammock camp, there are, trees that you need to set that up. Are you going to have to bring your own hammock stand? What are you going to need to bring? How close is your site to other sites? Are there shower facilities or just vault toilets? Things like that. So this state park does actually have RV sites and even has yurts that can be reserved. But for the sake of this video, we're just going to stick to showing the tent area. So here we are coming up to the tent sites. As of the time of this video, they are $17 per night or $117 for the week. I'm going to go around the tent area twice, so we'll be going through sites 1 through 8, starting on the right side of the vehicle here. They're all on the outside of the campground, and then on the second time around, we'll show more of the sites in the center. It is just one circle drive. Now, all of the sites are flat. They're very suitable for tents. Big tents, little tents, whatever you have will likely fit at these sites. There are no tent pads, but there's plenty of level ground. If you have friends you're going to be camping with, they can reserve spots and you won't be too far away from each other. Even if all the rest of them are booked and you're on opposite ends, it's not that far of a walk. Now, all of the sites are far enough away from each other to get a little bit of space to stretch, but none of them are very far apart. Now, from my own experience camping here, there is a light that is on all night, or I don't know if it's motion sensitive or if it literally is on all night, but it does kind of distract you at night if you're bothered by lights when you're tent camping, which I am. But if you have little kids that are afraid of the dark, maybe this would be, perfect for them. It'll be like a little night light. And then if you have a blackout tent, it may not matter, of course, and there would be better visibility at that campsite when walking around the camp at night. Now, the vibe of the tent campground, you can see, is pretty open. It feels like you're camping in a city park. It does not feel like you're deep in the wilderness. There's a little playground nearby. There's, a bathroom with flush toilets and showers pretty close to that. There's a frisbee golf course right next to it and a little walking trail. So it's, it feels really open and kind of like a city park. Now, also, in addition to that, you're pretty close to Siloam Springs, and there's actually a Dollar General between here and Siloam Springs, so it's just a couple of miles away. So if you forgot your marshmallows or something like that, you can run down and get whatever you need. Now, this is by no means a dark sky park. If you want to go star watching, this may not be the ideal place to do it, as there are streetlights that prevent the best sky watching. We did actually go during a meteor shower with hopes of seeing some of them. We did see 1 or 2 shooting stars, so it's not impossible. It's just not ideal. Now, like I said, there are flush toilets and showers in close walking distance next to the playground. The playground's great for the kids. There's also a frisbee golf course, like I said, and there's several hiking trails. Now, none of the trails are very long, but some can be a little strenuous and steep in spots. for those who are out of shape like me. So keep that in mind when you set off on your adventure. Bring some shoes with good traction, and don't forget your hiking poles. The Fox Den trailhead is right here at the campground. Most of the trails sort of run together, so if you start here and switch trails as you encounter them, you may end up at the waterfall, although this one doesn't necessarily go straight there. Now, unless they've improved the trail markings, it's not always evident what trail you're on midway through the hike. You might take a left where you should have gone right, or vice versa, and you may inadvertently extend your hike. Like I said, they all kind of run together, but you may end up finding some pretty neat little spaces and little scenic areas. Campsites here do include a picnic table, a lantern hook, and a fire pit. Parking for one vehicle is included with the camp reservation. Now, if you have extra vehicles, parking for those is $10 and can be paid using the QR codes on the signs around the park, or you can pay at the ranger station or gift shop at the entrance. Of course, pricing can change. It is February 2026, so always check the website or call their office to get the current pricing, because likely, it will increase in the future. Now, there is one site, I will say, at this tent campground, it's right in the middle. I'm not even sure where you would park. It doesn't look particularly convenient to get to. Maybe you just drive through the grass, no idea. But if you book that site, good luck to you. I don't know where you park. Well, okay, again, apologies for the subpar video quality. Hopefully you got the idea of the sites, or if you're booking a site here at Natural Falls and wanted to see what it looks like before going, or you were debating between sites, maybe you have a better idea now. Maybe you want one of the inner circle campsites, or maybe you want to stick to the ones on the outside that have a little bit more space. Now, if you have any suggestions for future videos or what you'd like to see before booking a site at a campground, let me know in the comments, and please join me again when I bring up my next campground video.